Hi, I'm Andrea and I'm the senior designer here at Beadaholique. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to do a flat even count peyote stitch. Peyote stitch is one of the most versatile and, in my opinion, easy to learn bead stitches. And today we're going to teach you how to do a flat even count peyote stitch. And I'm using two contrasting colors here. I like the combination of turquoise and red, so that's what I've chosen. And I've strung about 1 yard of black Wildfire, 0.006 inch size Wildfire. And the reason I chose black was just to show some contrast and maybe you'll be able to see the thread path better. So I've strung this onto my needle. I've threaded my needle with it. And now I'm going to thread on a bead stopper. I'm going to use yellow contrasting with the red and turquoise. I'm going to just thread this on, and when I get to about 8 inches away from the tail, I'm going to take the needle and go back through the bead, and this will stop your beadwork from sliding off. So to begin, I need an even number of beads, and I'm going to use, let's say 6. So I'm going to do red, turquoise, red, turquoise, red, turquoise. That's 6 beads. I'm going to slide those all the way down to the bead stopper. And now if I want my pattern to have stripes, which I do today, I'm going to pick up my next row. I'm going to pick up a turquoise bead. I'm going to go through the next bead, which is a red bead. The next bead in the row is a turquoise bead, so once again, I'm going to pick up a turquoise, go through the following red bead. And as you can see, by doing this, I'm creating rows. I'm going to have rows, stripes of turquoise and red. I'm going to pick up another turquoise and go through the final red bead. At this point, you're at the end of your row. What I like to do is I like to flip my beadwork over, so I'm always stitching in the same direction. And now the first bead in the row is a red bead. So you're going to pick up a red and go through the second turquoise. When you begin, tension is always a little bit wonky, so as you stitch more rows, things will kind of fall into place, and you just need to keep on kind of pulling on your thread and making sure everything's tight but not too tight. So once again, pick up a red and go through the final turquoise bead in this row. Now that's the end of that row, so I'm going to flip it over again. And as you can see, you can start to see the rows forming. So once you get the hang of it, you're going to definitely notice that the rows are forming. And, you know, once you get really good at it, you can just start playing with the pattern. Here's an example of just a little sampler I did of different colored rows, so you can see what it's going to look like. Except obviously the colors I was working with were just turquoise and red. This bracelet was also made with the same exact stitch, just using the smallest size seed bead and increasing the size until it gets to the middle of each of these bubbles. And that's how I made the ring. And also I made a ring to match the bracelet as well. So as you can see, it's really versatile and fairly easy, and just Have fun with it.